I've just set out on the start of stage 12 from Saint-Jean-de-Fos, nice little, very French village. Stopped to get some orange juice. Had a nice 15-kilometer ride in here this morning. Mainly paved roads, through vineyards, smaller roads. Nice, easy, maybe slightly boring compared to some of the rest of the trails, but it's been quite nice. Looks like it's going to be another hot day. Not sure how much I'm going to do today, but I'll just continue on and see what it feels like. It looks like, just a quick look on the map, it looks like I'll be traveling through a lot of smaller towns along the route, so it should be quite pleasant. Looks like it's going to be a really nice day.
I didn't do much more that day. I decided to have a rest day and found a nice resort to stay in with a beautiful view. This is the view I had for both dinner and lunch, and they even had a salt water swimming pool that I could enjoy and relax. And it was a nice warm day, and I just relaxed, and I got the video done of the earlier section and basically just took it easy and enjoyed it. And I mean, that's what it's supposed to be all about, isn't it?
I'm about 45 kilometers into day 2 on stage 12, and I've just started out on this old railway line again. Not sure how far it's going to go, 5 or 6 kilometers into Suave. Nice, easy cycling as always along the railway lines. Gradients are never too steep, and this looks like it's paved. I don't know how long it's going to be paved, but now it's really easy, more or less just almost rolling by itself. It's been a reasonably easy day. I set out after a really nice rest day, and it's been a combination of paved roads, smaller gravel roads, but as always there's been a bit of single track as well, and a bit of hiker bike. All in all, so far it's been an easy day. Beautiful scenery, nice and green, all the flowers are blooming, the weather's excellent, so can't really complain. Just keep cycling. Another day on the trail, just heading out of Valence. I've run maybe 15 kilometers from town. Yesterday I had a pretty easy ride along the first of the railway sections. It was nice, paved, easy run, and then after that there was some paved roads, and then the track turned onto another old railway line, but this wasn't a maintained one or one that's been properly converted to a walking track. So that was pretty rough. There was a lot of really large gravel, overgrown, about 9 kilometers along that, so didn't really go all that fast along that section. And then after that it was pretty easy roads into Arles, where I spent the night. Heading out of Valence this morning, a couple of kilometers easy riding, and then a pretty intense hiker bike up a steep hill right next to a road racing track. That was quite hard work actually. Then some mixed sections, some nice gravel roads, some paved sections through a few small towns, and now I'm on some smaller track. Looks like a water runoff track, and going up and down a little bit here through the hills. It's pretty rough, pretty rocky. Fair bit of hiker bike. It's a little bit too rough to ride up. Even some sections are a bit difficult even to ride down. So got a little bit going up here, a little bit more climbing left to do, and well, I'd better get going if we're going to get anywhere today.
There were some tough sections, but all in all, it was pretty easy and I made sure to take the time and enjoy the view. As with most of these railway line conversions, there were a few really long tunnels. This is the first one. They're quite fun to ride through. Not sure if they're all that fun to watch on the video, so I'll just fast forward through it and get to the end. Start of another day, and yesterday I reached the Rhine River, and I'm now pedaling slowly along it. Nice, flat, easy cycle path, beautiful scenery. Yeah, looks like it's going to be another nice day. Bit of a headwind, but I'm only taking it easy, so it doesn't really matter. It's going to be an enjoyable day. So that's stage 12 done. The last bit of cycling along the Rhine River into Valence was very easy. Nice flat gradient, cycle path all the way, nice scenery looking at the river. The one thing that did strike me was the number of other cycle tourists in this area. On the trail itself, I haven't met that many people. I did meet two guys yesterday and a girl, two guys heading south yesterday and a girl heading north yesterday as well. But apart from that, I haven't really seen all that many other cycle tourists. But here, next to the Rhine River and on these easier cycle paths, there are, I've never seen so many cycle tourists in the one place at one time before. At any time, there were heaps of people. Cycling past the campsites that I saw people packing up in the morning, and I met I don't know how many people. My neck actually got sore from nodding and saying hello to all the people I met along the way. It's been an easy ride. I've been taking it very easy for a number of reasons, but mainly because I've booked a meeting with an old friend of mine in Grenoble, and he won't be there until the 29th, which when I got a hold of him was 3 days to go, and that left me with something like 150 kilometers to do in 3 days. I've been taking it very, very easy, but that's okay. I don't mind enjoying it, relaxing and taking it easy. It's been a nice trip. It does mean that I will go slightly off track on section 13. I won't be following the track exactly. I will be cutting in via Grenoble, but that shouldn't make that much of a difference. And I'm actually looking forward to meeting my old friend. I haven't seen him in, oh geez, would have been 8 years ago, so should be quite interesting. But that's it. Stage 12 done, and hopefully heading out to lucky number 13.